Hi guys, welcome to our full Java course. For today's tutorial, we are going to write a program that gets a birthday, and we are going to use a message dialog box or a confirmations dialog box. We have introduced it from our previous tutorial, so if you're just getting started, you can watch our previous tutorial to know how to use a message dialog box to output and input informations within the Java program. So let's get started for this tutorial. The first thing we want to do is to create our empty Java class. So we come here and we click new and we click Java class. Now we are to give the name of our class. So let's say guest birthday. Good. And we click enter on the keyboard. There we go. Alright. The next thing we want to do is to write our public static void main method. We say public good. Alright, after we have done this, because we are using our external library and like we need to input the library within our program, so we will come here and input the library, input our java.swing.option pin. Good, here we go. So we have this library now that will help to pop up the confirmations dialog box or the message dialog box, any way you call it. Alright, the next thing we want to do now is to write our calendar. We say string one, like say equals, and we come down one step, we say 1, or let's say 3. Let's put some random number, and 5, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Okay guys, I just went over it pretty quick, so because there are a lot of numbers to write, so these are the numbers. You can write the same. Pause the video and enter all of the number. So we have the first set of number, the first set of screen or the calendar, and we have the second set, and we have the third, we have the fourth, we have the fifth. So I will just scroll over it so you can see it very clear. This is the first one, and all of the number, just write it the same way I have it. You can also pause the video and write the sequence, all of the numbers required. Now this is the second, and we have the third, we also have the fourth, we have the fifth. An easy way to write it so you won't get confused is write it this, like write this line and write this row and column, rows and columns is okay like that. Alright, here we go. So after we have written all of these date that needed, we now write our code to prompt the user to enter our information. So let's say let's write some comment first. Let's write some comment. Dates. So these are the dates down here and all here. Now the next one is, let's say prompt prompt the user to answer. So we prompt the user to answer question, and we say int answer. Let's say enter answer J option penny dot show confirmations box and no. Good. And let's come down one step. Is your birthday in this number? Let's say number. That should be the questions first that should pop up. Okay, let's say like that. And the next thing we want to do is to set it to screen 1. So let's say screen 1. Good. And we say if, so let's say the conditions first. Condition statement. Then we say if answer equals J option pin dot yes option, what should happen? Let's say day plus equal 1. We will fix this, so don't worry about this. We will fix this, and let's do for the second, just like that. So the second one should be the same thing basically. So let's say if, let's say let's use int answer equal J option pin dot confirmations, and let's say no, and we say okay. Here we go. We write our statement. It says is just basically the same thing up here. So you can say is, copy and just paste your birthday in these numbers, and let's say questions slash n for next line, and we say screen 2, right? So I'll just go over it pretty fast and then read it, because it's the same conditions and we have to do it for the 5 set of numbers. We got this one is the first and the second, the third, the fourth, and that of the fifth. So we have to do the same thing for every one of them and repeating the same thing. So I'll just go over it pretty fast. Okay guys, let's get started. Basically these sentences, they are the same, and for us to use it here, so I just went over it pretty fast so we can like go into our code. So this is the first sections, which is like all of the sequence and the numbers we need to do the calculations, and then we got like 5 different set of number. This is the last set, this is the fourth, the third, the second, and the first, right? Now after that we like create our functions that we prompt up, so the user can enter yes or no option depending on like if the birthday appears. So here we have it, and almost is the same thing here. Basically is repeating in or it's the same thing except for the numbers here changes. So I just went over it pretty fast so you can get it clear. Now after you have done this, we have a little error, which is the date or the day. So I think let's call it so that let's say int, and we say day equals 0. Yeah, I think it's better this way. So the next thing now we want to do is we run our code to see if we have error. Let's say very good, we have error, and so forth. Let's say there should be a last sentence, maybe to just give the birthday. Yeah, so if it is necessary, then we can use it. So okay, let's say okay, so all right, here we go. Now it's fine. Okay, so let me start it from the beginning. We have our class, and we have our class here. This is our class, or we have our external library, and then this will permit us to use the message dialog box and that of the confirmations dialog box. So it's a complete library, and it helps us to like use the both of them, the message dialog box. Here down we got message dialog box and we have confirmations dialog box. So they are of two different types, but they are from the same library. So we should know the difference. Now another thing is that we have our public static void main method, and we have our string and a set of numbers. We got up to 5 set of numbers, like I said, and we have like we pass the date, and then we have the set of conditions here. It say int answer equal j option pin dot confirmations, and then this will pop up, the screen will pop up and ask all these questions. And then we also have the conditions. Condition statement. Good. All right, so we also have the conditions, and then if the condition certify it, it move next and it asks all the next questions. And if the conditions is not, then you enter no. If it is true, you enter yes, and then it move next. It comes to the same thing. So they are conditions and questions, so they are almost the same except for the numbers here changes and then the string changes. So that's why I just write a one statement here to certify all of these conditions, because they are all of them are doing the same thing. Okay, so now let's run our program and see what we have. We come here to run, and we run our program. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, now this is the information pop-up. You see it here. The question says is your birthday in this date? So let me check. I will do for mine the day of my birthday, like say no, yeah, no. Good. So no, my birthday is not here. Yes, my birthday is here. And let me check again. Is your birthday in this number? Let's check again. Yes, is there again. Is your birthday in this number? Yes. Is your birthday in this number? No. Very good. Yes. So this is the day of my this is my birthday. And guys, you can also try it for yourself. Let's try it one more. I will try for my younger sister. I will try for my younger sister now and see if it works. Okay. Her birthday is here. Yes. And let's say no. Yes. No. No. Okay. Yes. So her birthday is here, you see. So guys, this is all for this tutorial. I will go over the code again. If you miss any script or lines, then we can check it well. Alright, so this is the beginning. This tutorial I didn't write the code like line by line because they are all basically the same thing. It's just like you need to make few changes, so I have to go over it pretty fast. For the next tutorial I will go over it line by line. Okay, alright, now we have the set of strings, all of it, the numbers, and everything here is separated. Okay, this guy should be with this guy. Good. So we have for the first string the set of conditions, and then the informations we got for the second. This is it. We got for the third, the fourth, and that of the fifth. Then these questions is the message dialog box that pop up to answer yes for the options we have input. So we will get this. For what we inputted, we get the answer from here. So guys, this is all, and this is the end of the code. Thank you, and let's move to our next tutorial. Alright, if you also have any questions like concerning this tutorial or some other thing you can do with it, then you can also write it in the message dialog box. And you can also change this, like instead of us having this here, excuse me, instead of us like, yeah, instead of us using this confirmations dialog box, we can use this thing.